there, second grade. Welcome back. I'm so excited that you're watching this, and we're gonna get working on our last packet here. In your packet that you get on Monday, you should have gotten a sheet from me that looks like this, and you should have gotten a sheet that looks like this. So we're going to go over those. We're also going to watch some more videos about different instruments today. Okay, second grade. We're going to start with the rhythm one first, and we'll finish with bow, wow, wow. Okay, on this one, we are going to take all of our rhythms that we know from this year, and we're going to put them into boxes. It's either going to be 1 heartbeat note, 2 heartbeat note, 3 heartbeat note, or 4. And you know how many heartbeats they are because I wrote the numbers next to the names. Okay, so all you're going to do is draw the music note in the right box, or in the correct box. So I'm going to move down to where I can't see the camera anymore. I just have to trust that it's recording. And it is. Okay, so ta is 1 heartbeat, so I'm going to draw him in this box. Then I'm going to mark him off. He's done. Okay, next up is TT, and they are split up. Make sure you draw little flags. Okay, done. This one is connected. He's not like the TT twins. He is still together. He's 1, so I mark him off. Okay, we got something different. Ta, ah. So ta, ah. He gets 2 heartbeats. He's gonna go right there. Remember, he's empty in the middle. Don't color him in. And rest. You guys have drawn him as a Z before. You can try to draw him this way, but you can draw a Z. That's fine. I'm gonna draw him the fancy way. He gets 1 heartbeat, so he goes in here. And remember, he gets 1 heartbeat of silence. He's quiet. Okay. All right, this is our only note that's got 3 heartbeats. There's 3 letters in his name. There's 3 parts that make him up. He's 3 all the way around, and he's gonna go right here. Toll. That's what he sounds like. Okay. These both are rests. They're both quiet. The half gentleman, or the half rest, is quiet for 2 beats. So he's gonna go in here. Okay. And then this guy is quiet for 4 beats. So he's going to go down in our 4 beat box. If you want to think of him as ta, oh, ah, a, you totally can. All right, those guys are done. Ta smash. This is our note that is tied together. 2 tas that are tied together, which makes him sound like 2. Ta. So since he's 2 heartbeats, he goes right there. And last but not least is our big ta, o, ah, a. Ta, o, ah, a. And he gets 4 heartbeats. There you go. All you got to do is put them in the right boxes. And that's it. You're done. Let's take a look at bow, wow, wow. Okay. So I have cute little puppies on here and paw prints and the bones. Well, what do they mean? The doggies stand for ta. The paw prints, like these, they stand for TT. And the bones stand for rest. So I want you to draw those music notes where they are supposed to go using the pictures to help you. And the heartbeats show you which heartbeat we're on in the song. So these don't have a music note. So we see a doggy. I said that was ta, so we're gonna draw ta there. Okay, I'm gonna quickly fill this out. I'm gonna speed fill it out for us. Okay, so now that we have the rhythm on there, I'm going to zoom in a little bit. There we go. Okay, let's speak the rhythm together. The tas and TTs. Ready? Go. Ta, 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 rest. Ta, ti, ti, ta, rest. Ti, 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 ta, 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 rest. Okay, let's say the words together, not singing them, just speaking them. Bow, wow, wow. Whose dog art thou? Little Tommy Tucker's dog. Bow, wow, wow. Let's try and sing it. Here's our starting note. Bow, wow, wow. Whose dog art thou? Little Tommy Tucker's dog. Bow, wow, wow. Good. Sing it on your own. Nice job. Okay, boys and girls, if you have any questions, please let me know. But that's it for the assignment. Moving on to something else. So now we're going to watch some videos from some of my friends, my musician friends, who said that they would talk a little bit about some of their instruments. My friend Mrs. Clink teaches over in North Carolina, so pretty far away, and we go to grad school together. She's going to talk to us a little bit about the clarinet, which is an instrument that you're going to start, you might start when you get to middle school, and that will lead you to things like the saxophone and like the bass clarinet. So let's watch.
Hello, my name is Mrs. Clink, and I'm here to tell you about my instrument, which is the clarinet. I've been playing the clarinet now for over 20 years. I started when I was in 4th grade and played through elementary, middle school. In high school, I actually didn't play my clarinet. I played another form of the clarinet called the bass clarinet, which is much bigger than this one and sounds much, much lower. But unfortunately, I do not own that instrument. And then I picked it up again when I went to college, and I've been playing since then. I play in a community orchestra, but I want to show you a little bit about my clarinet. My clarinet is part of the woodwind family. My instrument is made of wood, even though it's painted black, except for the keys, which are metal. But the special thing about the clarinet is this right here. This is called a reed. Now, the reed is just a very thin piece of wood that goes onto the back of my mouthpiece. So my mouthpiece has this opening here, and the reed lays up against it, and what happens is when I put it in my mouth and I blow, the reed vibrates against the mouthpiece, which then causes all of the air in the instrument to vibrate, which is how it makes sound. The reed is held on by this piece, which is called a ligature. So if I put my reed back on and my ligature, gotta get it just right. And I put the mouthpiece in my mouth and I blow air into it, the reed will vibrate and it will make a sound. Now the clarinet changes pitch by covering a bunch of holes, and then I have these extra keys which get holes that are even further down here. So the clarinet can play pretty low. It can also play really high. So it has a very wide range of playing that it can be used by. So I want to show you two pieces, one you may know and one you may know. So this is the first one that you may not know. It's called Spring. So that one is called Spring. And this one you may recognize. I picked this one out since I'm recording this near the beginning of May, and one of my favorite holidays is May the 4th be with you. So see if you recognize where this is from. Yeah, that's the Cantina Band from Star Wars. Well, anyway, that's my clarinet. I hope you enjoy.
Next, we're going to hear from my friend, Sarah Volk. She teaches over at Wamsley Elementary in Rifle, Colorado. She's going to talk to us about the flute.
Hey everybody, my name is Mrs. Volk, and I teach elementary music in Rifle, Colorado. And today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the instrument called the flute. It is very similar to the instrument that some of you or most of you have already played, called the recorder. Many of the parts have the same names, and the sound is very similar. So a couple of things. This is called the head joint, and this is where we play. We put our lips right here, and we blow. So the air gets split. Some of it goes down into the body, and some of it comes out here. And when you lengthen or shorten the tube, it makes a different sound. Check it out. Pretty cool, right? So this is the head joint. There is also a head joint in the recorder. Second is the body, okay? Now this is where most of the fingers and most of the notes are played. As you can see, there are buttons. Now this is a professional flute, and it has holes to help with the tuning a little bit. So most flutes will not look like this. They will not have holes on the keys. The head joint goes into the body, like this. The last thing is the foot joint. Now the foot joint sometimes has 3 keys on the bottom, but most of the time what you're gonna see is only 2, okay? This one just gives it a little bit more sound. Like I said, this is a flute that they usually play with in a symphony. So, usually it's only 2. And the foot joint, like you probably already know, goes on to the bottom of the body. And so you have a flute that looks like this. The foot joint joins to the body, joins to the head. Okay? Now, I'm gonna make sure this is lined up because you wanna make sure it's really lined up and ready to play. Now, to play the flute, you push down different keys. Okay? Excellent. So when you push down or let up on a key, it's gonna change the note. So I'm gonna play something that you probably know from the time that you have played recorders. You ready? And then the cool thing about the flute is if you blow a little bit harder, the sound goes up. Check it out. So that is the flute. It is a super fun instrument and one that I have been playing since I was in 5th grade. And I have been playing it for the better part of 20 years now. My mom also played the flute, and this is actually her flute that she gave to me. So, if you ever have any questions, hopefully this video helps. Thanks everybody. Have an awesome, awesome day.
This is my friend Sandra, and Sandra is going to play the violin for us and show us a little bit about how it works. Sandra and I went to college together, and she's from El Salvador, which is in South America, and she, after she went to college with me, she went to Texas to finish her master's degree, and now she teaches down in El Salvador.
Hello everyone, my name is Sandra Rivera. I am from El Salvador, and I am so happy to introduce you to a really fun instrument. This is a violin. I have been really fortunate to have been playing violin for 20 years. I was really little when I started playing. And there are many cool things that you can do with the violin. You can do a special effects, like plucking the strings. You can do fast notes. You can also do like scary movie effects. You can play 2 notes at a time. You can do chords. Yeah, and there are many things that you can play the violin with. The violin is really, really old. It was built in the 16th century, so you have a lot of music. You can play as a soloist, you can play in a quartet, you can play in a symphony orchestra, you can play in a mariachi, you can play in anywhere, in a jazz combo, even in a choir. Sometimes they need a violinist to make things sound really pretty. So today I want to share with you a piece from my country that is called Dichoso Fui. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you all are doing well and happy learning. Bye!
Baba, did you have fun today? Did you enjoy learning more about the instruments? Good, I'm so glad. What do you want to do now? Do you want to read the launch? Okay, go ahead and grab it. Oh, you're so strong. Okay, will you hold it actually while I read it? Thank you so much. All right, it says, a single act of kindness throws out roots in all directions, and the roots spring up and make new trees. And that's by Amelia Earhart. Boys and girls, we'll see you next time for more instrument videos. But until then, you take care and stay safe, and we'll see you later. Bye.